I urge you to live a life worthy of the calling you have received. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. There is one body and one Spirit, just as you were called to one hope when you were called. One Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is over all, and through all and in all. Many youth today, whether it be high school or college students, don't feel church is important to them anymore, or it might just be just about the youth group, but what about the actual church service? They don't feel invested or cared about.
There's lots of pressure. There's a competitiveness that keeps them closed, as I was saying, to the work of God. They're aching for a chance to discover Jesus in themselves and in each other. And so all the awakening really is giving them this raw space to be themselves in a way that they can't be themselves in their schools and their other activities.
Yeah, I had no idea what awakening was going to be like. So I walked in having one set of expectations and they were blown out of the water.
The first day was a little awkward for me, but after that, there's so many great people here and I made a lot more friends than I thought I would.
I had no idea what to expect. I appreciated how welcoming everybody was. I came into this not knowing anybody, and immediately I stepped in and there were people greeting me. I was a little nervous at the beginning, but it was much greater than I was expecting.
With one of our students who was particularly shy, blew me away just to see the transition from being a little bit more closed, a little bit more sheltered, to being filled with laughter, filled with joy.
This year, I really focused in what it means to find your calling and your vocation, because it was around the ages that the students are now that I really started to dive into, okay, what is my purpose in life? So it's very meaningful for me to go through my story with the students, leading them and hopefully inspiring them to find what it means to have a calling and how to answer that call.
This year our focus was on Ephesians 4, 1-6. They were one in the Spirit, one in the Lord, one in community with each other.
Really, oneness provides opportunity because as we draw closer to each other, we draw closer to God.
One, I think, gave them a vision for what it looks like to be young people in the church, unified in the same mission of spreading the gospel and furthering the kingdom.
So the oneness is discovering Jesus in a community.
If you're thinking about coming to Awakening, stop thinking and do it.
If you want to develop your music further, if you want to develop your worship abilities further,
You've got a gift you want to honor God with.
Even if you're just the slightest bit intrigued, go for it.
Go to Awakening for community.
And be with people that love music and love God. Like, what else do you want to do?
This camp's an automatic yes, or at least it should be.